Hi, I'm Christina Warren, Mashable Senior Tech Analyst, and today we are looking at something very, very special, the Mac Pro. This is now the most powerful Mac around, and it's one of the most powerful computers you can buy. So as you can see from the front here, you've got 4 USB 3.0 ports, 6 Thunderbolt 2 ports, 2 gigabit Ethernet ports, an HDMI port, and you can lift the cylinder off like so. And this reveals a very, very beautiful and futuristic looking computer. So the RAM is actually user replaceable. The configured model we've got right here has 32 gigs of RAM, but if you wanted to add more, you can do that. Every Mac Pro comes with dual video cards. So you've got a video card here and a video card here. So when you plug in your monitors, that's actually only coming off of one of the GPUs, at least in OS X. The other GPU is strictly reserved for compute power. So that means if you're using an app such as, Final Cut Pro 10 or Motion or Logic Pro, they can actually take direct advantage of the GPU. And that means that rendering times and output times for those sorts of really processor-intensive tasks can be dissipated, because what we found is that the GPU is really, really good at that. And then this is actually the SSD. Although this is not user replaceable officially, you can find aftermarket SSDs by people like OWC if you want to replace this. And at the top of the unit, this is the one fan, and this is kind of one of the famous things about this design. Apple figured out that by having things in this triangle and having this core here, there could be a certain amount of power and there could just be one fan that could funnel all of the heat out of it. So it makes it very, very quiet. What's been great about having this is I've been trying to see, can we break the Mac Pro? What can we do to really push this thing to its limits? So we've done a couple of things. I installed Crysis 3 on it in Windows 8 running on Boot Camp, doing tons of video conversion stuff, working with tons of 4K video, and it's incredibly fast and it works incredibly efficiently. And the fact that you can have 6 monitors hooked up to this thing at once, and you can have 3 4K monitors, is just the ultimate fantasy for a video nerd. If you're someone who's fortunate enough to work in the visual arts or audio industry, this might be a great work machine. For the rest of us, this is just something we can kind of look at and go, if only. It's expensive, but it's powerful, and the design is really revolutionary because, frankly, I cannot believe they were able to fit so much power into something that is so small and that only weighs 11 pounds. It's the ultimate supercomputer in something that looks like a trash can. For Mashable, I'm Christina Warren.